That's a Paddlin is a Simpsons meme? Old dude threatening to spank students with a paddle. Oh, I had no idea. Okay. I'm freezing 10 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Good luck. This match is now on. What are they doing? Are they giving each other stuff? Okay. Okay, we have a new Bite the Battle match. This one is between the teams Green Science Inc. on North, consisting of team leader James Hackett here. We have Blockgear and Matchy Man. James was actually on the team I played on in the last tournament. But he has his own team now. On Team South, we have a team called That's a Paddlin, which is apparently a Simpsons meme, Tully said. I don't know. The team leader there is Whitelicky, and his assistants or team members are Clutch and Happy Dude. So they just started here now, and no one is really exploring very much. It looks like they have a bunch of huge rocks, which consists of, like, you get coal out of it in big numbers. Yeah, he already had like 3 coal rocks. I'm not really sure what happened on the left side here. But basically this means, because there were no coal rocks on the last map for the Steelax teams, the start should be a bit quicker on this match. Just because there's quite a lot of coal rocks up here. Lots of normal coal rocks as well, normal rocks as well, but like the beginning should be a bit quicker once Macho Man comes back with the stuff he's getting up here. No, I shouldn't get trees now because there are lots of trees here near the... Oh, there's an extra iron patch over there. Totally missed that. So, like, there's lots of resources on this map as well. I haven't seen any oil yet, though. So teams will have to really explore a bit further just to get oil. But yeah, Macho Man went up to get wood and coal rocks. So he's coming back with that to his team to like kickstart this whole thing. They're actually opting to put the Burner City on the Pure Iron there, on Team North. What is Clowntown pinging? It might be that Clowntown and JD are, what's it called? Co-streaming? And then they're pinging just to point out to each other what they're talking about. We have on Team South. I'm not really sure how much coal rocks they got here on South. But they have, they're doing more of this, building on the mixed iron patch, or mixed mining patch, to get their first resources. But of course they have some on the pure patch as well. Yeah, JD and Clowntown are for sure on the streaming together. Well, not for sure, I just assume they are because they've done in the past. Yeah, squad streaming. Thank you. I would guess that is the case in a way. The others here that are streaming, we have Everlord and Macau. They are, I think Macau is streaming. I think Everlord is just on the same voice chat. We have Rain, who I think is solo streaming. We have Antilates, who I assume is solo streaming. We have Clowntown and JD, and we have me. So this is covered by like quite a number of streamers. So yeah, the most popular right now are Antilates and Rains. I'm probably gonna rewatch their streams after this. From like all the different points of views and see what they were doing. So I will probably end up seeing this match like 5 times or something like that. We'll see how it ends. But for now, this lake was not as big as I thought. It does cover all the middle area though, so you will get attacked from the right side and left side. In my opinion, this is a disadvantage because had the lake not been here, most of the attacks would have come from one side, as in straight through the middle. Now you'll be attacked by 2 instead. They started with 1 turret, I think, only. Yeah, they only begin with 1 turret here. So Green Science Inc., they put their turret at the silo, but they haven't walled it in, so it's pretty vulnerable once you get like more than 3 biters. So it starts, the biters start attacking it. South hasn't moved it yet. Right clicky, copy, okay, rocket silo, whatever. So South still has their gun turret here on the left side, and it's pretty much out of ammo. That's pretty scary. Like, they are starting on automation now, so South has early science up and running. North has that as well. They've come a bit further, actually. But, like, right now, the teams only have 1 turret, and they can't build more. So, if they are aware of this, they should probably go defend it. Like, yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Like, put some armor on this turret, or pick it up and put it at the silo. Something like that. Because you only have 1 turret to work with right now. Yeah, it's picking up walls, just to get more, like, secure defenses. And I would assume it picks up the gun turret. Yeah, there we go. North. Matchman, are you walling that in? Yep, you are. Okay, so that's a bit better defense there. People are just used to watch their streams. Yeah, numbers are comparable to the user streams. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason people are watching Anti-Elites and Rain's streams, because they're amazing speedrunners, and that's pretty interesting to see. I mean, they're just shoutcasting now, but like, you probably have the same people watching them regardless what they do. So we have Team North now. Their burner city is pretty decent. They're starting with some box-fed red signs. So this is very similar to what the teams did in the last match, just to get some basic research going here. So they have automation now, yeah, which is why they can build this, because that unlocks assembly machines, these things. So North's research is a bit better now, so with 3 labs. Are they lacking power or something? Why is this so slow? I don't know. It is working. It is working. Researchers is progressing. So they're getting military first, so they can get the submachine guns, which kills biters twice as quick as the pistol. Happy Dude is setting up something similar, although they are automating it with the burner drills here. So the burner miners will output iron ore into the smelter, which will output, well, with this inserter, they will grab this iron ore into this assembly machine, making gears out of it. And then with gears and copper wire, you get, it is that, right? I can't believe I can't recall this. Red signs, you can't even, you can always build it, so you can't see what it is. I'm fairly sure that is copper. No, it's just raw copper. That's right. So it's copper and the gears to get that. But you see here, they only have 1 lab, and this thing doesn't even have copper. So this will shut down pretty quick. They have researched turrets though on Team South, so they can build more turrets now. Meanwhile, North, this thing has been working for a while. They have turrets as well, and they have military. So North can also build more turrets now. I really like this setup, because you get a lot of research out of it. You just plop this down and it makes research. And they need to refill the copper there though. So how's the burn cities? Yeah, they have some coal, they have... this looks like copper. Yeah, all this is copper. They have power. It looks like James is setting up a smelting line to the left here. That's going straight into forest. I don't know what the point with that is. That's going to be annoying to clear. I mean, they had lots of room here to the right. I don't know what I would have preferred. Yeah, okay, I changed my mind. I would have preferred to do what South does, is actually use this area. Because then you set up defenses there and there. And this just leads into forest, so that seems more complicated to... I mean, of course you can belt it up north. But it seems easier to defend when you keep your base like compact. Instead of spreading it out that much. You're fine on coal. You don't need this coal right away. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Biters are attacking, and North still has only one turret. Macho Man has a shotgun. Okay. But this one turret is fine to deal with the threat at this point. Because at 5% Evo, threat increase is fairly low. So they can still manage. Same with Team South, they only have the one turret for now. South, however, they, like if you look at North here, they're using the pure iron patch and some of the mixed here to get to the early resources. And now they're setting up mining drills on the pure iron as well. But if you look at South, they put like their whole burner city in the mixed patch. So they will have more room in the pure iron patch for furnaces, for miners. I think this is pretty low density patch as well. These in the middle have lots of iron, but like in the edge here, there's not a lot of iron. Like there's 39 iron. That will be mined out pretty quickly. So it's a good idea to start in the middle if you're limited on the amount of mining drills you have. But South has started here. They have 5 miners mining iron ore, and they have a transport belt or conveyor belt, belting it over to the left side here. With inserters, yeah, so they have a smelting line going with pretty much half a belt at this point. So they got that up and running pretty quick. North is catching up though. They have like a quarter of a line, and yeah. I'm not sure which burner city is. North is probably better burner city just because it's so much easier to just fit this in on the pure iron patch compared to South. But South has more room, so we'll see how it turns out. Meanwhile, defense, the passive feed, it's still all passive feed. Starting to get some amount of biters. It looks like Macho Man is the defense guy in Team North. He's defending with shotgun and just getting them into the range of the turret. Or maybe not even that. So there was like 3 groups on the east side, or 2, and then 1 on the west side. But it looks like most of the attack groups will go on the east side of the lake. Maybe not. We'll see. But North just dealt with their waves, which means that they're right now coming in on Team South. Yeah, so if we just check this cheat thing again, we see that there are like 3 groups on the right side of the lake coming in the south, and none actually on the left side. So all the attacks go on the east side this time. So there they arrive. But yeah, this is starting to be numbers that is difficult to handle for one turret alone, which is good because they have 2 turrets now on Team South. So this will deal with this pretty quick. White Lake is there for... Oh yeah, he's making miners for coal. So he was just... he wasn't there defending, he was just placing stuff. What is this? That's a weird way of doing red science. I'm not sure why they're doing it like this, but okay. It is getting some more research then. So South, I think, is behind in research right now because it took a while for them to get this thing up and running. What is my lamp doing? It's really odd. They are soon out of power on Team South. Well, that's a paddle. Automating copper as well now. Yeah, they're really automating stuff here. Just getting stuff up. So like if they get all this up and running, so they can actually start producing stuff, this looks really strong. And expanding here to the left, this lamp, basic supplies going on there. Expanding here on this side means that there's no big forest that is like really annoying here. So James has to chop down like every single tree here. I mean, you need to chop down some trees, so it's not like the end of the world there, but it's still somewhat annoying. They don't have enough coal in here, it seems. And the power is, they're out of power. So they have to refill coal in that thing to power the steam engine. Matchyman is working on, a second power plant over here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good, because you can keep that separate. There's not a lot of room here on the left side for Green Science Inc. So I think it's a good idea to have that there. If you manage to defend it, that is. Because if the biters attack that, then you're pretty much screwed. We'll see what happens. It's a bit annoying, I think, to have two like areas to defend. Both Delax teams had that on the last match, so that was probably partly the reason why they were in such trouble there, and the match ended when it did. So it's not really... Yeah, it's probably a disadvantage to have a big lake in the middle here, just because you get attacked from two sides, instead of just straight through the middle. But I will have time to reflect on that later, what you should have done to survive longer there. Yeah, so the passive feed is ticking up, so it's 7% even now. Threat is increasing like a bit higher, or more rapid. Threat is up to 300 already. So we're starting to see like decent sized attacks now. And North has Matchyman manually defending with shotgun. And they still have only one turret. I don't know about this. I think defending manually is fine with grenades, but with shotguns, I think it's like a little early. Oh, James is putting up more turrets here. So they are gonna like block this whole thing off with gun turrets. Only one of them has ammo though. We'll see what happens. Blockshire is picking up stuff in the Burner City. Their research stopped because they're out of copper. How much do they have research? They're working on green science. And considering their team name is Green Science Inc., I'm gonna assume they will mass green science, but who knows? It's like, that's just what I think with Green Science Inc. We were considering to call the team that I was on Red Science Inc. just because, why not? Yeah, mass red science. But man, no, we didn't. Wow, this is some amount of labs here. What is this thing? Why is it moving everything down there? I don't get this. South though, they really took over in research. Because they have like, what is this, like 8 assembly machines crafting red science flasks. And they have 8 labs as well. Compared to North, which is stuck to 3 assembly machines and 3 labs. And most of them were not working for quite a while there, because they were out of copper. So for sure, South has overtook North in research. Or will soon anyway. So they have steel processing. They're getting military. I'm guessing that they will do some green science soon for military too. Not sure how they will do that though. You can handcraft it if you don't really want to do much more green science, but we'll see. Meanwhile, their smelter is producing like their half iron smelter, half belt of iron. Is producing as much belt as they need. It's producing gears. It's also producing some ammo at the end. Happy Dude is having some trouble with biters. He's just kiting them to the turret. The turret line there, which take care of them. Yeah, we have some groups coming in from the left. And since the player's over there, they're attracting attention from the biters. So they actually have to go... to the silo to get rid of the biters. That's a bit annoying. I would assume that they will put up a new defense line here with turrets pretty soon, because it's unrealistic to spend the time to go through the silo every time you get attacked. Because again, you get attacked every 2 minutes. So, yeah. How far have they come then? So as I said, South had half a belt of iron. They have a quarter belt of copper going on, but they're not doing anything with that yet. They're okay on power. They have a bunch of red signs. Oh, look at this. Yeah, handcrafted or hand-fed green signs. So this is just for military 2, I would assume. Heavy armor now, and then military 2. So North, they are very limited on power, because this doesn't have power poles. There's only one turret on the east side, and one in the middle. Those 2 turrets got destroyed. This is out of power. They do have some handcrafted green signs. They are handcrafting for military 2. They are, it seems like they're making, yeah, they have steel processing, so they're making steel for heavy armor, but they haven't researched it yet. They have some basic supplies here going, but there's not enough coal. And their power is dying. I'm a bit worried for Team North, actually. They need to get this power up running, like, all of it. Yeah, there we go. And just expand it a bit more. But it's sad that their turret defense there died. So we'll see what happens. South, still kiting everything to the main base. What do you want? Yeah. Hello. What a mess. Got a doggy here today. Just visiting. What? Yeah? You wanna say hello? Oh, no, don't lick me, please. Yeah? This is fine. This is fine. You wanna sit there? Alright, sure, fine. Good. Oh, okay, bye-bye. Oh. Yeah, so I have visitors today, which is why there's a dog here. It's not my dog. Yeah, okay. So what's going on? We have some turrets on the left side here. Finally. So they don't have to run to the silo all the time. So that's very good. On this side, they don't really have that much, so they don't need to expand it right now. Because all the budgets coming from this side will go for the silo turrets anyway. They're working on the second belt of iron, it seems like. Or they just forgot to connect those two, I don't know. So they have some green circuits. They have gears. Are they making a mall with stuff, or what are they doing? I'm not sure. They have automated grenades though, from one assembly machine. So that's a good start. Because soon I think one of the teams will start feeding something. And then you need grenades to actually manually defend it. Turrets are fine until you, like, unupgraded turrets with no military, what's it called? Physical projectile damage is fine for small biters, but it's very inefficient for medium biters. Because medium biters have armor, like 4 armor or something, and these deal 5 damage. So you need like, yeah, you need so much ammo to deal with medium biters with unupgraded gun turrets. But for small biters, this is fine. So until Evo is like at 20% plus, you can easily defend with gun turrets. You don't need to actually defend manually with grenades or upgrade anything. I mean, you're fine. So it looks like Team South is researching military science. So I would assume that they will use this big stone patch to start making military science. I'm a bit confused as to why they're building in the middle of the coal patch, but I guess they think they have enough for now or something. Or they just put the electric miner straight into grenades or something. That would be that would be cool. We'll see. But no, for now they're doing some green signs. I would... Yeah, they have red signs there, and they're gonna do some green signs down here. So I would assume they do like a normal science research setup. And like disassemble this thing eventually. This was just to get the initial research going. Meanwhile on north, they have still one turret there. They have one... technically still one turret, but it's at like 25% health, and it's not looking too well. Their power is ish okay for now. They still have half a belt of iron. Blockier is expanding this to a full belt, it seems like. And they need more inserters just to get that up. James is still chopping through the whole forest here to get room to build in. They're also setting up some red signs. So I actually fed the first now. I mean, 20 red signs is not that much. The passive feed has been 314 red signs, so the 20 James just fed won't really do that much. But still, it was enough to push south over 11% Evo. Again, at this point, not that big a deal. But they're starting on something at least. They're starting to put some pressure on the other team. Oh, sorry, Zamboni asked like 15 minutes ago if it's open for observers. No, this is a closed server, so the only people here are streamers. And the teams playing, of course. That was like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes ago you asked that. I'm a terrible streamer, sorry. There's only one turret here now, and one turret there, and one turret at the silo. I mean, what's the team's north plan for defense? They have soon heavy armor. They do have grenades researched. And since they actually smelted some steel earlier, I think that at least Matchyman, if he's gonna be the defense guy, where is he? Oh, he's up here. I totally missed this. I'm gonna assume that what he's doing this without the heavy armor. That's he's taking a lot of unnecessary damage at this point. I don't. Oh, okay. You need a lot of fish to keep yourself. Yeah, to keep your health up at this point. I would have waited with this until I got heavy armor, but that's just me. So it looks like James and Block here are left down here to the south to build. So they have automated red signs into labs now. Some at least, so they can probably pick this up soon. I'm wondering about the green signs. It'll probably go here once they clear that. Ooh. Hello, Dakra. Welcome on. Yeah, tournament match. I know, right? What is South researching? Steel axe. Cool. North has actually managed to go to negative threat there for a moment. And will definitely for sure after this wave is cleared. You happy to catch this because you didn't read the schedule? Yeah, I would recommend hanging out in the Comfy Discord server. Because I announce stuff there, basically. And there's a link there to a document which says like the schedule for this event. Yeah, 150 negative threat there on Team North. But you want to stay away from the worms. James fed another 55 red signs. But South has retaliated. South sent some green signs up. Which means that North has more Evo than South at this point. Nowadays hanging out in Discord is a full-time job. Yeah, everyone has a Discord, I know. Yeah, so you see here. So these turrets take care of all the small biters. They don't need to do any manual labor whatsoever here, except maybe refilling some ammo now and then. As in, now would be a good idea because there's only 7 left there. The turret defenses are still okay. They still have ammo. White Leaky is doing probably expanding mining. Yeah. Yeah. So they have like a full belt of iron already, and they're working on the next full belt of iron. That's quicker than the Green Science Inc. team, who still haven't fixed their power. So they lack a belt there. I guess it's time to upgrade the power soon anyway, so... yeah, they are working on this. So they get some green signs in there now. Off those trees, yeah. Exactly, and at this point you have grenades, so I mean you can clear this with grenades if you want to. It's not that big of a deal. Macho Man is still doing a decent job up here with the threat farm. I would have thought that this wouldn't be worth it. But right now it's still working. Did he bring up enough stuff so he could actually craft the heavy armor? So he didn't have to go... Killed by Big Worm. Yeah. This thing. It shot down. That acid deals 250 damage per second. So just standing it for 1 second will kill you. So yeah. Rip. So Macho Man has to resupply and get up there and get his corpse. But really, get a heavy armor if you want to do that. You really, it's amazing with heavy armor. So yeah, let's say that was planned just so we could refill some supplies. We'll see. But again, the thing is, they have like a whole player dedicated to defense up in the north. So they only have Blocky and James building now, while Team South, they still have all 3 building. Happy Dude, Clutch, and White Licky are just building away. So some of them have to refill like ammo in the turrets, like Happy Dude did right now. But as long as Evo is below 20%, you're fine with that, in my opinion. They did actually feed some more green signs now. Yeah, so yeah, threat will really become a problem soon. No team has explored much, so there's no oil discovered. Is this a best of 3? Nope, it's not. It's a best of 1. We had another match between 2 Steelax teams just before this. Obviously one of the Steelax teams won, but yeah. But this is two different teams, and it's only just 1 match. So the winner of this match will actually advance, and in the next next weekend, they will face the winner of the last match of the Steelax teams. And the loser of this match will probably face the loser of the Steelax teams. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. What are you talking about, Danik? Is the stream actually working? I don't know. I think it is. Just gonna refresh it. Yeah, seems fine. Biters are attacking, but again, it's still only small biters, so it's fine. I don't know why White Lake put a ghost rocket silo there. For reasons. Thank you, Danik. James is expanding smelting, but there's no defense here. And stuff will attack them. Oh, never mind. Their plan seems to be that Macho Man should go up there. Did they die again? He did die again. I missed that. Ooh. Yeah, so this green science production from Team South. They're researching strong explosives. They're both teams are feeding now a lot, but South has fed much more actually. 200 green signs more. which means that North is now up to 20% Evo. And as we saw from the last match, 20% Evo means medium biters start spawning. Yeah, James is expanding green signs as well, so as long as they have power, which they do at the moment, this will produce more green signs. Because they also need some for feeding. They're getting automation 2 before strong explosives 1 actually. That's okay. The power is not actually that okay. They don't have enough miner drills, so this will brown out very soon. So someone of them, like Blockchain, needs to go over there and fix it pretty quick. I mean, they have lots of copper. Why is it? Oh, he's expanding iron. Never mind. Okay. Matchy Man, will he manage to get to his corpse up here? Does he have it? I don't know. I would assume so, because he's not taking much damage. Yeah. But yeah, there's a 1% chance at the moment to get medium biter out of this thing. So, very few medium biters still. This is a normal attack wave. I'm gonna assume that Matchy Man doesn't go so far up to the north that this big worm will kill him again. I'm gonna guess that one wave is actually attacking on the east side. Look at this. It's like I have some idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, a blocker will need to defend that. I guess they're not really prepared for that coming, because Matchy Man is supposed to keep threat low. But it looks like they will go down to negative threat again now, because Matchy Man surely has a heavy armor now, so this is much easier for him. But yeah, one wave here. Block here. Block here. You need to defend this. Yeah, just toss one grenade on it and it's all down. There we go. Silo is still fine. Meanwhile, south, Happy Dude is out exploring. Are they looking for oil? They might be, but they didn't find any. South still has below 20% Evo, so no medium biters, which means that again, gun turrets are fine. They kill all the small biters pretty quick. They have 116 green signs saved up. White Licky is setting up steel smelting here. That's a lot of steel. I'm guessing that they want extra for flamethrowers. But we'll see how that goes. Because there's no oil here at the moment. Happy Dude will probably explore to the east side as well. Oh, yeah. So they're preparing the research queue to go to flamethrowers. But they need to find oil for that. And like in last match, oil was really close, but they didn't survive long enough to actually build it, because both teams were so aggressive. In this match, both teams are a little more like passive or defensive, I would say. Like you have time to like go out and explore. Oh, look, there we go. There we go. There is some. Happy Dude found it. James on Team North. I think they put up a radar somewhere, didn't they? Or was that south? This was scanned. Who scanned that? Was it this one? It might have been. Oh well, so south has a radar. What's with this lake? That's so weird. So Matchy Man has some trouble keeping up with the threat. But although this is a big pile of corpses. They don't have strong explosives yet, so still 3 grenades per medium biter. But that's being researched now, so they'll have it soon. Yeah, still only small biters on Team South. They have 200 green signs now here saved up. They're working on military science. Again, Team South can have every player build They don't need to defend with grenades because North isn't pushing them enough. Oh jeez, this is like 4 waves. Does White Leaky have heavy armor? Is this... No, it looks like light armor. He survived with 50 health or something. 16 health. Yeah, research is progressing quickly now on North. What about South? Yeah, even more so, because they have engines now soon. There we go, more feed from 21.3% to, what, 24.4? Oh jeez. Suddenly there's a lot of medium biters up here. So we're at 15% medium biters. Oh, only 15? I thought there would be more. 15% medium biters. So Macho Man will face off a lot more medium biters. And without Stronger Explosives 1, that will be pretty costly. I'm guessing he is running out of supplies, so has to go down and refill. Their feed put South to almost 20% Evo. Not quite though, but almost. And as we know, like when you are above 20%, you'll start medium biters, and then these turrets will not be enough. You'll have to defend with grenades once you're above 20% Evo. Or just use too much iron. But we'll see what they do. They have walls, like pretty much a belt of stone. They have some steel there. They have bricks on their copper line. What's that about? This thing is messing that up. I wonder when they will notice that. That's so annoying. This is out of ammo now. Guys? One grenade? Yep. So, yeah, it looks like Clutch found the bricks. Or just wanted... Yeah, he's gonna sort out the bricks. It looks like. In an easy way. Instead of just deconstructing this thing. Oh, they're low on power now. What's going on there? Power is up here. There's not enough coal. Okay. What are they doing? White Leaky removed that. He just ran up here to hand put in a lot of coal in this power plant. And then replaced the steam engine. So they have power again. They're fine. Hopefully they have enough coal. I mean, they are building signs on top of the coal patch, so I don't know. They're already up to 114 green signs again. And they have... they're lacking iron for grenades. But I'm sure that's coming in from this... Yeah, it is. So they will have that. So South will soon have military signs. And that's going to make things even scarier for North. Matchman is still up here threat farming. But it's not going that well. Actually, I'm going to assume that he just returned there after resupplying. I'm not really sure if you should hold on to so many grenades. Maybe. They do have strong explosives now, though. So each medium biter there will die in 2 grenades. 17% medium biters now. Since they have 600 threat, these waves will actually attack. And if he's not close there, they will attack the base. And it's getting very close to the big worms. That's scary. So they will need some defense here. Because they only have 1 turret down there. That's not enough. Meanwhile, North main base, they have 100 green signs saved up, which they probably could feed at this point. They're also working on... oh, this is a big red ammo build. Wow. Wow, they're really going for big military, I guess. if they get enough stone for it. Or is this just for ammo? For defense? I don't know. Yeah, this thing is clown thumping that. That doesn't really do much now. But it doesn't need to. Yeah, look at this. South now. It looks like they're pretty much ready for military science. I'm not really surprised that South is ahead of this. Because again, happy dude. Any % world record holder. This guy is quick in the speedrunning. And I don't think the other guys are slow either, so like they really know what they're doing. So James, Blocky, and Matchyman, I think are the like relatively they're the rookies here. And considering they have one guy defending all the time, while South had 3 people building, of course that also makes a big impact. So like with this up and running already. And these guys just starting on stone now. It's gonna be tough for them. It's gonna be tough. I think that like if Green Science Inc. Fed some of the green signs they have stored up, there's like 200 green signs here now. Evo would be much more even. Like they would put South to like 24% Evo or something. And since South is only defending with gun turrets, that would be very costly with the ammo. Yeah, there we go. They just fed 24% Evo. So this will pressure South a bit into actually having to defend with grenades, because up until now they have been able to build freely. Which is extremely scary when you have speedrunners not having to defend and like allowing them to build. That is really scary. How far in are we in this match? 51 minutes? Yeah, that's longer than the previous match, I think. But they also built more stuff, so we'll see. Yeah, so this is a lot of red signs. Red ammo, sorry. This is for one belt of stone. Oh, the first military science is fed. North is now on 29.7% Evo. So like you have big amount of... oh, Matchman is back down here now. Did he die? Or did he just run back? I think he ran back. For resupplies. Do I have any automated grenades, or is it just handcrafting all of them? I'm not sure. I think he went down here to take all the coal and iron to handcraft grenades. Which is fine. You don't really need to automate that. It just helps. So yeah. So they have red ammo. They will have walls over here. They also need grenades. So they need a lot of coal for that. Yeah, so Green Science Inc. is pretty far behind with the military science. And that's scary. You don't want to be behind in that. Unless you like massively mass green science. Which there's not really iron to do on this map. So yeah, this is going to be very scary for Team North in just a short moment, really. Meanwhile, South is expanding to make flamethrowers. So how far are they research? They're researching oil processing now. So they can soon plop up flamethrowers. And they explored and found the oil. And it looks like they're just trying to build things as quickly as possible. Because, again, North hasn't really pressured them too much. They could probably feed like another 150 green signs right now. But up until now, North hasn't really pressured South. So South has had free reign to do whatever they want, really. Because again, there's only 2 players building North, because Matchyman is up here defending. Which is, like, you have a hard time defending now when the team south is spamming military science on you. So this will be really hard for Team North, I think. That being said, South Silo is in trouble. But yeah, say this, the medium biters, these turrets don't really deal with medium biters that well. So, even though I just said North is in like big trouble, had they just feed their green science and put the pressure up on Team South a bit, South will like be in trouble. Because they only have like 8 turrets in total. And they're not really... They haven't really defended with grenades either. Because they haven't had to. The turrets have taken care of everything. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, 35% evo. That's 10% evo ahead. That's gonna be really hard to defend. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If you have grenades, if you have heavy armor, if you have fish, you can defend until 50% evo. No problem. But I probably... I don't know what I would do. How is it possible South having 4 players a little while ago? When the observers check their tech tree, the game like puts us in their team for a moment. So if I'm checking their tech tree and escape, it says 4 players because one of the observers is checking it. So that's what's going on there. It will go back down to 3 players once you stop checking the tech tree. Happy Dude is building up power for the oil. They really want those flamethrowers up because that means they don't have to defend with grenades. And that will pretty much secure their defense because... I mean, grenades, flamethrowers are amazing. They're still extremely overpowered. And there's not much we can do about that. That's just a fact. So if you get up flamethrowers, you will basically hold until 90% evo, pretty much. So, if they manage to get the lost research for it, and flamethrowers, and get the oil here, and put up some flamethrowers here and there, on either side of the lake, South is secure. North has found the oil. Unless that's just South's radar that is scouted that, and North still haven't found it. I don't know. Yeah, he has grenades, but it's starting to be like troublesome to defend here. He can't threat farm well enough, so yeah, biters are going around here and down to the main base, and this is now 35% evo biters, which means there's lots of medium biters and probably some spitters in there. And since they only have 1 turret here, this could end pretty quick. South on 28% evo because North fed some more green science. But yeah, they need to grenade this right now, or it's GG. Wow, they're really spreading out. I don't know why. Well, they did defend that, but now all the power is cut off. I'm gonna assume they have power poles so they can replace it. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, like, they will be attacked more now. So here's some groups forming. Ooh, another 250 military science fed. So Clutch is defending with grenades here. I'm not sure what... let's see. So they just got attacked all over the board because now their stuff is spawning north. So South did actually hold that. And this feed, like, North is at 1000 threat more than South. North is in serious trouble now. Because they will have biters coming in here any second. And they need to defend it because they don't have turrets here. I guess there's nothing here that triggers them to attack until they reach players here. But that's actually just one group. There's like 3 more groups incoming. This is scary for North. Nothing on South at the moment. Where were the grenades? There they are. I guess they were just hesitant to grenade their own transport belts. Yeah, this is scary. So some south attacks should be coming on south now. I guess it's just 3 waves. 3 that I can see at least. White Lake, if it's some more. Happy Dude is piping over oil now. I mean, it's only 250% oil, but that's enough for flamethrowers. It's not enough really if you want to do blue signs, but it's enough for flamethrowers. There we go. 1 pipe, yeah. But this is scary. There's lots of medium biters. There's spitters shooting the turrets. These have a lot of ammo right now, but that's it's gonna use up everything. So that's what I mean. Like North has like 12% more evo, much more threat. So they have much bigger attacks coming on towards them, but they have like practice defense now. And they're used to it. South can be like surprised with the amount of biters actually attacking them. But this should be manageable by South. It should be. And they have oil incoming. They should have flamethrowers soon. How's it going with that? Yeah, flammables are researched and now flamethrowers. So they have flamethrowers in like 3 minutes. And again, like North is almost 3 times as much threat and 12% higher evo. So this is gonna be really scary for North. They're just running straight through here now. He's like pretty much busy just healing himself up. He died. Machiman died there. They did clear like most of the wave. Blocky is on the defense here at the silo. But like it's now all of them are busy defending. Oh jeez, Blocky died, Machiman died. Only James is left up here. This is looks like it's gonna be game. James could manage to get there in time. Probably not. No, I don't think so. GG. Yeah, that was hard. Like after South got their military science up and running, like the Evo just flies away. It increases so much. So yeah, good game.